You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
And with me this evening is Doris Marcial. What was your role back then in '73?
Well, I started in the first Battle of the Bands.
1964?
Right.
Wow.
And I was always in charge of the money.
I always liked the teenagers to have a place to play. I like the rock and roll songs. To do the chicken and the twist and all that dances. We did all.
I'm going to have them introduce themselves to you because they are the winners of the very first Hayward Teenage Battle of the Bands in 1964. Please introduce yourselves and the name of your band.
Bob Gonzalez, Lenny Lee and the Nightmen.
Don Baskin, Lenny Lee and the Nightmen. Bob and I started the Syndicate of Sound, which is in the Hall of Fame, which came from San Jose. We did '64, and then we formed the Syndicate in '64.
Please tell us the signature song that the Syndicate of Sound is known for, still to this day.
Little Girl. Hey, little girl, you don't have to hide nothing no more.
Hey, little girl, you don't have to hide nothing no more. You didn't do nothing that hadn't been done before.
Didn't do nothing that hadn't been done before. And as I said, you know, it follows us for the rest of our lives.
I'm Dana Sloats, and this is Bob Banning. We were with Stanley and the Four Fenneman. We won first place in the Battle of Bands in 1965 for the Hayward Recreation Center.
Playing drums so I started when I was 5 years old. The new band is called the New Fenderman, and we got 4 people in the band. We wanted to get as many as the people as we could from the old band. But, we've been on tour with Yardbirds, with Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page, with the Doors at the Coliseum, Jim Morrison, Creedence Clearwater, John Fogerty, and then we played with Mike Clifford, them, Chocolate Watch Band, the Syndicate of Sound, the Vegetables, Dick and Dee Dee, and the Seeds, and Country Joe and the Fish.
We still rock.
This week in 1973, we were a band out of Fremont called Primer Gray. With your name, sir?
Tony Lorenzo.
Mike Tringali. Ken Sabino.
Well, you know, Primer Gray was a band that Mike and I started in high school. We were young, we were kids, and we're just having a good time.
This time I have with me Joey Alves, formerly rhythm guitarist with Y&T, formerly known as Yesterday and Today.
Playing with Dave was great. I mean, I knew I was playing with a guy that had incredibly fast fingers, and I didn't have to focus on playing lead guitar with a guy like him. So the best part of the battle was just getting to know all the musicians in the area.
This is a great opportunity for you to take your band, win or lose. Just get the experience, get out there and play, and audition for the Battle of Bands, and let it rock.
Stick with it, and you'll make it.
And Don, words of wisdom for the youngsters coming up now playing in the 50th annual Hayward Battle of the Bands.
If you truly are into music, that's what you got to stick to. Don't let anything stop you whatsoever.
Right now I have with me Jim Bruno, who was a director. I don't remember the exact title. Jim, what was your title back then?
Rec supervisor, and I ran the battle for 12 years, 1976 to 1988. The highlight of my career was basically when we brought Y&T in as a host band.
Hi, we are back, and this time with me is my good friend Leonard Hayes, drummer extraordinaire, formerly of Y&T, once back then known as Yesterday and Today. Y&T not only played the Battle of the Bands, but they won the Battle of the Bands back in 1974. And Leonard is still one of the most sought after and well-known musicians that come out of the Hayward area, thanks to the Hayward Battle of the Bands. Tell us about your experience with the battle.
I didn't think we'd won it. I was leaving the building, and I heard him say, "And the winners are," and I went, sounded like yesterday and today to me. Well, I better go look just in case. It was, you know, it was an experience. It's something I'll never forget. It's one of those shows. I've done thousands of shows. I'll never forget that battle.
Pete Chapok, drummer, Mystic Rage.
John Martin, bass player and lead vocalist of Mystic Rage.
We played the battle 8 times.
And have you won the battle any of those times?
No. We're a very heavy band, but I think over the years you get a little less angry, so we're more of a hard rock band.
Heavy, and then you put us with really heavy metal bands, and we don't seem heavy enough. I remember the first time I graced that stage, it was the biggest crowd that I had ever been in front of, and that's always, for me, been my favorite part, was being in front of all those people.
Hi, my name is Keith Davis, and I'm with Fringe.
I'm Eric Steele, and I'm also with Fringe.
We came in third in 1998 in the competition. We've been playing together since 93, 94. We've donated our time to be preliminary judges. I think this is probably the 8th year in a row.
I'm George Harrison.
I'm Paul McCartney.
I am Ringo Starr. This is John Lennon speaking with his voice.
We're Rundown Radio. I'm Joe Marchuk.
I'm Connor Ball.
I'm Philip DeLuca.
And I'm Kyle Tom.
We are here today because we won the Hayward Battle of the Bands in 2010, and so we wanted to come here, see other past winners, second place, third place, and just have a good time and maybe play a few songs later on.
Joker, he just do what he please.
Grooving up slowly.
That's enough of that.
With me, I have the band 10 Days New. They are your returning champions from the 2012 Hayward Battle of the Bands. Now, this group here from Mountain View, they have the distinction of performing and placing in not only 1 or 2, but 3 Battle of the Bands in a row.
I'm Kenny Christensen. I'm the drummer of 10 Days New.
My name's Tyler. I play guitar and I sing in 10 Days New.
Patrick Bruner. I'm bass player and singer of 10 Days New.
So, gentlemen, you're going to be returning this year as the guest band. I want to congratulate the gentlemen on their successes, being in the Hayward Battle of the Bands 3 times, coming away with the top prize in 2012, coming back in 2013 to headline and become the guest band.
And I actually pick up donations and awards and all that other crazy stuff and get the judges together so to make the battle happen.
And the biggest thing for me being a part of the battle is just giving opportunity to bands that normally don't have an opportunity to play in a big venue. Patience, it is pretty difficult putting everything together, getting all the bands on the same page the day of. It's a long day with the sound checks.
Roxanne Salinas, I worked with 14 years ago. My best pal made the battle pretty rockin'. Leroy Pegas, who passed away last year, and Louise Gozman, who passed away last year. They were very instrumental in making the battle what it is today. Without them, honestly, starting it, we wouldn't have a Battle of the Bands. So to those 3 people, thank you. Thank you very much.
Started a legacy that we've tried to continue these past 4 or 5 years since I took it over.